Welcome back to another edition of the YodelCast. I am your host, Doc Lettuce, finally back from vacation and here to bring you more Tribes Ascend goodness. We are currently going to be watching a matchup between Egocentric and Boss for the NASL $10,000 League. It is a best-of-3 matchup. We are starting here on Arcs Novena and moving on to Drydock and Katabatic if needed. Joining me today is Aepplejoose, who will be taking over the main casting, and Freelii to hopefully provide some occasionally useful color commentary. So, as the game is getting underway here, I'll pass it off to Juice to give you a quick roster rundown.
Thank you very much. On Blood Eagle, we have Team Boss with Hunt's Mask, Casual Red, Nemesis, Frizzr, Civil Star, and Demitsu. On Diamond Sword, we have Egocentric with Acronym, Alchemy, Vertical, Aepplejoose, Sweetness, and Pessimistic. Honestly, not sure what to expect here. I've been out of the loop for quite a while. I did play Boss earlier, and they absolutely creamed me, but that's not saying much since I imagine Egocentric would probably do the same. But I am expecting a win from Boss in this case. What do you guys think?
I'd have to agree with you there. I think Boss is probably going to take this. I haven't watched all these two teams that much recently, obviously, as I've been on vacation. But just looking over the rosters real quick, I don't see that many people from Egocentric that were on the last map of theirs that I casted. So I think we might be seeing a couple of issues with their teamwork. Hopefully not, but I'm expecting Boss to take it in 3.
Really? Freely?
I'm not really sure what to expect either, though I did notice that Pessimistic on Team Egocentric actually came in from an unusual route against the Boss flag that you don't normally take. It was from the, not the spawn hill, but the opposite side. I saw him run that once, and it didn't go anywhere, but as you say, they actually have the flag now. I'll hand it off to you.
Yeah, that was a grab by Team Diamond Sword, which is, forgive me, so I can't remember the teams very well, but that would be Egocentric, as somebody else, Mask, grabbed the flag for Team Boss. He's away and he's capping to make it a 1-0 lead already. So quick cap there, about 2 minutes into the game, 2 minutes into the game, and Team Boss is already up 1-0. It looks like that Boss is running casual on HOF with Frizzr as a soldier. Defending him. They probably have a sniper somewhere, but I can't find him. So they're playing 3 defense, 4 offenses. Is pretty much normal as I'm watching Aepplejoose and Vertical and Meat.org. All raiders for Team Egocentric trying to harass the HOF and keep them away, as Silver Star is on the spawn hill sniping along. I don't see any cappers coming in yet. Flag is not clear. Casual is actually still on there. And it seems like Egocentric's having a hard time clearing that. Casual doing a good job of defending himself and killing other people. His Mask had it back to front, running around with 663 health, just goes under the bridge all the way back home. He's going to make it 2-0 pretty comfortably here, and yep, there he is. Sniper did not get any shots off. His Pessimistic does a left to right grab and is away with a flag with 705 health, goes under the bridges. Hunt has an E-grab for Team Boss. Gets taken down, the flag's going to be returned. There we go, 2-1 as, wow, it's quite well done by Egocentric, making it having the lead there for Team Boss. So well done as Mass picks up the flag that was in the midfield for Team Boss. Gets taken out pretty quickly. Sweetness now can defend the flag there along with Meat.org. And Red Nemesis trying to do something, but not really getting very far. I'm watching Hunts now in the back of the Egocentric base, not really doing much. He's sort of just skiing around and probably waiting for his capper to give him the go-ahead and let him know when he's coming in. Let's just see if I can find Pessimistic. I saw him again doing a left to right. Yep, there he comes. Going about 260. Oh, gets killed by mines. Well done by Casual. Recognizing that he was going left to right and just throwing down mines, because if you do that, if you do 2 in either, or at least 1 in either of the tunnels, and preferably 2 in each, then there's no way the capper can clear that, and he's gonna get hit, if not die, and really go nowhere. As I'm now observing Mask coming in from the back, full health. He's going 340 kilometers an hour here. Rad is there, clear the flag for him. Mask is away, going under the bridge. Full health, 530 health. Now, no sniper shots coming in. There we go, 3-1. I'm sort of wondering if the sniper from Egocentric is being taken down, or he's just not landing his shots, or what's... Do you guys see what's going on with him? I think it's acronym.
I haven't actually been watching him. I've been mostly watching the different clearings from the two sides and just seeing how that's been going. But just going to follow that mask route real quick just so that people can see how it's being set up and how it's being built, and then I'll take a look over.
Actually, Acronym was being distracted at the time. He was way too close to Egocentric's own base to be doing any good there. He's actually being distracted again right now by Hunts. Manages to take him out, but he's not doing pretty good, or not doing very well at taking out those cappers. It was interesting though that Mask actually, look, on another side to side here, that was actually his 2-to-1 cap. He actually pulled off one of those, and then it was Egocentric that pulled actually the exact same route in a mirror version. They actually managed to pick it up here, and with Hunt is going out as a pass a little bit over Frizzer there. With the new punt mechanics, that's probably why they overshot it there. He's picked it up though, and Sweetness I think takes him out, and the flag is returned.
Yeah, on the other side, the flag was picked up by Egocentric and brought to the back of the base, but Silverstar was there to chain down the very slow raider that had the flag on. He returns it now. Just making sure, as Pessimistic is coming in from the back, but he's probably been spotted and going to be sniped momentarily, or at least I assume that's what's happening, is he's going 260. Nobody... Oh, Frizzard got on the flag, but missed the shot. He's 400 health, going under the bridge. Sniper shot misses. He's almost back at base here, unless there's a knee grab from Team Boss. Oh no, he gets taken down by Silverstar. And Demitsu's there for the return. Sweetness was there. Could have tried to pick it up, but didn't get a chance to. As well done by the offense from Team Boss, as Hunts had just picked it up. A little bit of an e-grab, not necessary though. Died right under the bridge, as Red Nemesis then picked up, but died to a grenade from, well, one of the guys. Maybe Meat.org. Got him. I'm not sure. But regardless, it got returned right on the bridge. Yeah, that's one thing that I think teams need to get used to, is the change punt mechanics, because now you can't boost the flag halfway across the map, you know, once you grab it. So it'll be interesting. It requires a little bit more teamwork. Snipers actually, I find it more important, since a good sniper can keep them really locked down, and there's no way to really get around that other than really good escorting, rather than just punt. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how teams adapt and try to get around that. I mean, it's ever-evolving game, always good. Trying to spice things up. It did get very boring for a while when a lot of maps just degenerated into grab, punt, have somebody wait in the midfield to grab and punt it to the base. I mean, literally 2 punts would get you across the map, and sort of defeat the purpose of running routes and excuse me, of running routes and getting speed and doing all that. As Pessimistic coming in from side to side again though, those mines just taking him out. Somebody needs to clear them, otherwise he's really not going to get a shot unless he does back to front. His Mask is also doing a left to right here, coming in at about 270. Flag stand is pretty much clear, and he does get away with it. 705 health left to go. Sniper shot missed the first one. Probably being distracted now as he's going under the bridge all the way back to base, as there was an E-grab for Team Egocentric, returned by Mask. Mask gets taken down though. There's 8 up there for the return. No, he has an E-grab as Casual Frizzer take out the second Egocentric guy and return their flag. Or sorry, pick up the enemy flag, as Sweetness trying to get that return. The flag for Team Boss is in there and returned by Mask. Sweetness though, great job nitroning, I believe, Casual, and then got the return there. As Pessimistic coming back to front. Casual wasn't ready for him. He's away with 556 health, 56 now after a sniper shot. He's almost back to bases. That his flag got picked up. He gets taken out by Silverstar, but it should be picked up by Alchemy, as his flag was returned. This could be, nope, returned. Didn't get to see who returned it, but there was a return by Team Boss. Well done again from the offense. Even if the flag does get by the defense and over midfield, they're able to either delay or get the return themselves. So impressive job by the Boss offense so far.
I think Mask was actually running flag reach there, because it looked like Alchemy was already on top of that when it got returned by Boss.
Well,
was a capper,
if it was Mask, yeah, I was going to say if it was Mask, then, you know, he is their main capper, so I would hope he's running reach, but, yeah, that was a little bit of an interesting play there by Alchemy. Looks like he lost sight of the flag, I guess. I couldn't really figure out what was going on there. He was looking around very weirdly as if he couldn't figure out what was going on, and, well, the guy ran into him and got the flag back, so it's a bit of a shame for Egocentric. They really should be up there, but that was some clutch returning there by Sweetness. It's not often you get to say that, but it was very well done with that Nitron saving his team the cap. And we're watching Mask here coming in. Good speed, great clearing on the flag, but not quite enough. Sweetness was there and ready. Managed to just take him out right after he picked up the flag. The Sniper acronym, I did manage to pick up a couple shots of him, I guess you can say, while I was just glancing around at some of the flag, and it does look like he is being distracted quite a bit. It looks like that's Hunt's main job, and so he has been, I wouldn't say missing a lot of shots, he just hasn't been getting them off, but in the meantime here, Pessimistic doing a nice back to front. He's going fairly quickly. He's almost all the way back to his base. Red Nemesis coming in to try and make the E-grab, doesn't manage to get it, so some good, quick offensive cap in there by Egocentric, and they're right back in this game with a 2-3 scoreline as both flags are picked up. Mask here for Boss with the Egocentric flag, and on his flag was just dropped in the field, was picked up, but he's going to make this a 4-2, so all of a sudden we got some fast pace action going in. Just as a quick note to any of our viewers, this map, Arx Novena, was Boss's choice. They are the team in the lead 4-2. Drydock will be Egocentric's choice, so it's possible that Boss is just simply winning because this is their map. Who knows?
Well, for one, it seems like Egocentric is having a little trouble with their Sniper being distracted perpetually. Sweetness did take out Hunts there for a second, but without being able to put out some pressure on Mask as he's coming in, or at least keep him spotted so the defense is ready for him, I think that's why they're down 2 points at this point.
Yeah, I'm just watching Pessimistic coming in here, and this is another thing that's a little bit of a problem. Their clearing hasn't necessarily been all that great. Their 2 caps have been nice, but I mean 2 caps in about 12 minutes. There's probably something going on with the offense that needs to be addressed. It's not the Sniper that's causing the problems from what little I've watched of Pessimistic. It seems to be just mostly that there's mines and the flag isn't cleared and the general area isn't cleared, so they really need to work on that, or else I don't see them getting any tying caps coming up here. They just need to get their offense going a bit more, I think.
Yeah, you'll notice that both teams are running the 3 Raider offense with 1 capper, which is pretty usual, I think, nowadays. Just because you can put so much pressure on the other team, and 3 Raiders can pretty much take care of anything on the flag usually. But it does seem that Egocentric's having a little bit of problem just getting rid of Casual and Silver Star and Frizzer. They're doing a good job of making sure that the flag stand, there's always somebody there, there's always mines up. They're doing a good job of spotting, or a reasonable job of spotting Pessimistic. They missed them a few times when they really shouldn't have. But one thing Silver Star's doing is he's standing up on the pillar right above the base, just so he's closer to Casual, and they can sort of defend each other. You know, teams try it both ways. Sometimes they try to force one of the Raiders to go by himself after the Sniper, just to bring him away and put less pressure on the flag stand. And then what the Sniper will do is suicide and reset, you know, somewhere else. And you know, the Raiders essentially a lost cause. His Mask is coming from left to right, but people saw him. Alchemy was able to body block and keep him from going. As Aepplejoose was doing a little bit of a llama grab there, but both Frizzer and Casual were there to kill him. Don't see Pessimistic in anywhere. He probably missed the flag or died, and that's why they went in for the llama grab. It's actually quite a common tactic if your capper doesn't make it in. I mean, there's no reason not to grab it, because the flag will be returned by the time he's set up and coming back to the flag to grab anyway. So it's not a bad idea. As Mask is going to spot Pessimistic here. Yes, he is. And now Pessimistic is going to get killed. That's unfortunate for him, but if his offense is good enough, maybe they can do a little distraction. No, they're just waiting for him. Oh, no. Yep, they were. Vertical got a triple kill, actually. I don't know how he did that, but it was quite impressive. He team killed his own capper. Kind of a problem. He did a good job of clearing, but timed his grenade so that his capper was dead as well. Kind of a shame, but that's the way the cookie crumbles on team damage. And yes, team damage is on for this. I believe it's 50% damage, but that's enough to screw over your capper. You do it wrong. As I'm watching Mass doing it back to front here. Alchemy waiting for him. Oh, mid-aired him, but Sweetness was there with a kill. in the back, even though Alchemy got taken out. So well done by Sweetness there, backing up his fellow soldier on flag. That's probably the only difference between these two teams right now with their setups is Egocentric's running double soldier on flag, whereas Boss is running an HOF and a soldier, which is not surprising considering Casual is pretty darn good. Surprised he hasn't been in a Shrike yet. I guess that's not the thing to do nowadays. They might not, I would assume they have enough points for one, but who knows? Who knows? They're certainly better than me. They know what's best for them, and they're going to run whatever they need to run at this point, as it seems like offenses have sort of stalled. They're having a hard time clearing for their cappers. The timing seems to be somewhat, or it seems to be reasonable, but the defenses have just locked down a little bit and making themselves harder to kill, making sure they spot the cappers earlier, wait for them, and then take them out when they need to. As, yep, they've spotted Pessimistic coming in from the back. As Mask has a grab, he's down low health, 47 health. At the bridge, they'll get sniped by Acronym. There is Demitsu there waiting. Yes, he's going to pick it up with 1,300 health as a Raider. Sweetness coming in, passes it off to Red Nemesis? Yes, Red Nemesis, who is a Pathfinder with full health now. His flag got taken by Vertical. He's just waiting for the return there. 400 health now. He needs to get on that stand if he wants to cap this out here. Nobody... Oh, gets sniped by Acronym. Flag bounces underneath. Flag stand. Hunts picks it up. Trying to get there as Vertical comes in for the E-grab. Does get it. Dies in the little tunnel there as Frizzer waits for the turn. There it is. 5-2. Team Boss takes the first map.
Yeah, that just seemed more of a... I'd say... that Egocentric pretty clearly lost that just simply because their defense wasn't able to handle Mask. They got him. He got away way too many times, and their capper just simply wasn't able to do the same for one reason or another. Just a little quick correction there. I believe team damage is 100% on for the NASL rules. And for any of those that are wondering, the vehicle prices are doubled, so we're looking at 9,000, I think, for Shrikes. Sorry, it might be 12,000 for Shrikes, 9,000 for tanks. Either that or it's 9,000 Shrike, 6,000 tank, but it is increased, just for any of you that were wondering. So any final thoughts before we move on to the next map, which should be Dry Dock, if I'm not...
Well, this should be Egocentric. This was Egocentric's choice, if I remember correctly. So hopefully their defense will be a little more prepped to shut down Mask and a few other people. They got to stop those caps more than anything.
Sniping will be supreme.
I fully agree. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching. That was the first map between Egocentric and Boss for the NASL League. It was Arcs Novena and did go 5-2 in favor of Boss. We will be moving on to Dry Dock, which was Egocentric's pick. If they manage to win this, we will be moving on to Catabatic, so please stay tuned for further maps.